So now that I have this, you're gonna see that with the label side up, it should go just like this. And you're gonna be like, whoa, I did it. If you do it and you end up with this and you're like, what did I do wrong? All you have to do is open it up, flip it to the other side, and now it'll work. So don't worry, it could be that you're gonna have to switch your label to the other side if you actually accidentally did that. Now, once you have this, I'm gonna come around with a nail and I'm just gonna poke it right in the center of that crease. I'm gonna poke a little hole there. And what you're gonna do is take a black wire, which we'll be giving you. You're gonna put it through the top here, because you can kind of see how this is gonna end up. This is gonna end up being like this with your wire coming out the top. But we need to secure this wire over here. Now, I'm very specific about how I want you to do it. You're gonna have that wire, and I want you to look at this. Here's your piece of paper. There are these diagonal crisscross lines, and then there's the ones that make like a plus sign. I want you to tape your wire along one of these plus signs, not on the diagonal. You're gonna hold it there, you're gonna take your masking tape, and you're really gonna secure it down. So you should end up with it being like a square, kind of like it's coming down there. And then what we're gonna do is take some glue stick. You're gonna need to use a lot of glue stick. And it could be that even with the glue stick, I'm gonna have to come by and staple it to secure it. But let me show you what I mean by a lot of glue stick. Here's my glue stick. I'm going along the edge here and I'm putting on a lot. Do you see how creamy and thick that is? That's what I want you to do. You're gonna come along the side here. You're gonna come along the side here. You're gonna come along the side here. And now you're gonna put the whole thing together. You're gonna go like this, and the glue here is going to attach to all your sides. So you wanna say, come on, come on, come on, you can do it. Glue together. And it could be that you're just gonna have to sit here for a little bit and just hold it together, pinch those glued sides together so that this all stays like that. I kinda like it like this because then I don't need to, I don't have to show any of the staples. If you're a little worried that it's gonna fall apart, we will have paper clips. Sometimes glue just needs a little time to dry. If you want, you could take some paper clips and just put it like this, just to secure it. And then later on, we'll come and take those off after the glue's dried. But it just makes for a nice little stand. But if your stand isn't staying, then we can staple it too, whatever. So anyway, I now have my stand, ta-da! But I got this wire going all wacky, all sideways. So what I'm gonna do is take it and I'm just gonna straighten it out. It could be if you stand behind me, then it'll have the white background again. So it was like this, so now I'm straightening it out. And right here on the end, I'm gonna bend it down and up. I'm gonna make like a little hook. Can you see that? So now I'm ready to go. Now it's a matter of making these pieces that are gonna be like that. Now the pieces that are gonna come across, we have red wire for you. And if you're going to make one that's kind of even Steven, like I showed you in the video like this, what you're gonna need to do is take two big pieces of foam. In this case, I grabbed a white and a yellow. And then we have smaller pieces of foam that are sticky. And I'll show you how this works in just a minute. Alexander Calder always used organic shapes. Sometimes it'd be triangles, sometimes it would be circles. And so what I'm gonna do is kind of go like this and cut myself a shape. This will end up going in the trash. And I'm gonna cut another shape. I'd like mine to be even Steven, so I'm making my shapes kind of about the same size. Now, I need my sticky pieces. So I'm gonna cut kind of a circle out of here. My sticky piece over here. And now I'm gonna lay it out. Look what I'm doing. I have here, I have my wire, I have this, and over here. Can you see that? Now I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna peel off the sticky part. I'm gonna put that here like this, and I'm gonna push it down. So now, look at that. It's attached, nice as pie. Now I'm gonna take this one, peel it off. I'm gonna stick it on. And now I have it like that. Now, let's go back to what Alexander Calder taught us. He taught us that if your wire is super straight and you put it on there, oh man, is it sensitive. It's like really hard to get it right where you want it to be. But if you bend it to look like a sad face, it's going to be easier to balance. And then if you know exactly where it is that you want it to be, wherever that balancing point is, and you can figure it out on your finger, wherever that balance point is, you're going to bend it like you're making a mountain, and then you're going to bring it up, and you're golden. Now, if you want to add things to it after that, you may, but this would be its most simplest thing. So go ahead and have a great time.